Good morning there, friends. How are you guys doing? I hope you are well. My name is Rabbit, and welcome to episode number 16 of Let's Play Through Final Fantasy Origins, specifically Final Fantasy 1 on the PlayStation 1. In our last episode, we came to a new area of the map, and we found this little cavern called Mount Duergar. Have no idea what that means, but it was full of little dwarf-like people. We found someone who specifically wanted the nitro powder, and he ended up blowing up the canal so that we could kind of cross. So we now have a new access point to see more of the world and everything that's surrounding this main little continent that we were kind of stuck on. So let's go ahead and pass through the canal because there does appear to be a town immediately westward of Mount Duergar. So let's just see what's happening there. And I guess I could have technically scrolled in so you guys could have seen a more clear map, but that's okay. We'll just head on this way. It's pretty cut and dry. Look at this freedom, friends. Total freedom. It feels so good. So we are officially through, and then here's what I was saying. We just need to go around this little island, and some kind of town and port is right westward of us. So let's keep on floating to the left. Everything you own in the box to the left. And let's see what's going on here. We have no clue. Oh gosh. Well, the music's serene enough, but this place is a dump. What is going on? Bless the crystals. Okay, that's not a lot of information for us to work with, and why is everyone running from me as soon as I approach them? Oh dear, Melmond is in ruins now. If it wasn't for that blasted vampire. Vampire? Oh gosh, please no. Does it sparkle? If the earth crystal regains its glow, I'm sure the earth will regain its vitality. Hiya, handsome. Why don't you stop by my pop shop? Whoa, is he pimping you out, ma'am? Because, I dig it. I'm a farmer, and I'm real proud of it. Okay, good for you. An old man named Sada lives in a cave on the southern edge of this land. He's very wise, and may have the answers you need. Sada, you say? We'll have to kind of log that away in the back of our minds, friends. What do you have going on? I'm Jim the Dwarf. I've come to investigate the cause of the Earth's decay. Well, we heard it potentially has something to do with the crystals, right? Bless the crystals. Which might be why everyone is blessing the crystals. My gosh, this town is a mess. Long ago, an advanced civilization flourished in the northern lands. Now, it's fallen into ruin. They say that the ancients used some kind of rock to launch their ships into the air. Oh gosh, are we gonna be taken off into space too? Does this game have any boundaries? I'm not seeing any. Let's see. I talked to you, I think. Oh dear, Melmond is in ruins now if it wasn't for that blasted vampire. I want to go over to the other side. I think I have to cross the bridge over here behind the weapon shop. And yes, it does mean we're going to need to poke our heads into all of the establishments and see what upgrades await us, friends. The earth is decaying. The vampire dwelling in the Terra Cavern must be behind it. He is blocking the flow of the earth's power. Please banish him for good. Well, Terra Cavern, he said. I guess we'll have to find a new place to go and bring this vampire to justice. To the south of this town is a peninsula called the Devil's Tail. You'll find the Terra Cavern there. The closer you went to that cave, plants grew healthier and yielded more. That seems like ages past. So the vampire did something, and I guess he kind of cut off whatever was going down here for these people. I'm Dr. Unna. But I'm sure you knew that already. Actually, I had no clue who you were, but okay. What? You didn't? Impossible. Actually, I think I'm better off not knowing anything about you. The Titan in the cave eats rocks. Precious gems are his favorite. He can eat them forever. Okay, I'm not sure what I'll need to do with that. Oh, rest in peace. I kind of want to look at more of these. But, you know, you guys are trapping me over here. I guess there's nothing left for us to see in terms of townsfolk to chat with. I'm going to circle to the bottom just to be sure. Golly, everyone got their butts whooped by something. I'm guessing this was a farming community and the vampire caused their demise, it seems. Or the vampire at least created some issues regarding the industry that kept everyone afloat here. Oh, it's a sad tale, but we'll help the folks out. Nothing for them to worry about. Let me go ahead. Oh gosh, look at this junkie. in. I don't want to sleep here. It's cobwebs in the corner. Oh, Lord, I feel like I am going to get robbed sleeping here. Or bed bugs at the very least. 100 gil per night? That's a little bit much for this rundown shack, but whatever. We'll take turns. We'll have a rotating team that stays awake and kind of assesses our surroundings to make sure no funny business goes down. And no, I guess we've not done a whole lot, so we won't save quite yet. Let's do some shopping, because I'm sure I'll want to save after that. Let's just see what's here. I'm guessing we've got some new spells finally to unlock. Let's hop on in the White Mage shop. And we've got Cure 3, Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Restores 66 to 132 HP. Life revives an ally from KO status. Ah, yes, that is me heaving a monumental sigh of relief. We've got Dia 3, which we'll need as well. And golly, we have Heal 2 as well. It's a lot. Before we go ahead and buy anything, let me just make sure this is the only White Mage shop in town. It looks like the Red Mage actually could not pick up a whole lot there. So we'll see the Black Mage spells. We've got Fire 3, Poison. Oh, instantly annihilates foes? Weird. Why wouldn't it just apply some sort of dot effect? You know, like the damage over time from poison. Warps the party to the previous floor. I need a red wizard or a black wizard. And slow too. I feel like the White Mage spells are a little bit better. I mean, we'll just go ahead and pick up everything we can, but I'm not super impressed with everything there. Okay, we've got a Crosier. We've been selling these. Saber is garbage. Longsword is garbage. And Falchion is garbage. So this place doesn't really have a whole lot for us. I think the spells so far are kind of really the valuable pieces to pick up here, but it's okay. We'll see what is here. Knight's armor, strong armor made of steel. That's very expensive, and I don't have a knight, so that's fine. And we've got silver armlets, a grand helm, which no one can use, bronze gloves, as well as steel gloves that no one can use. So this brings me back, I guess, to the dilemma I was experiencing in our last episode when we got, what was it called? We got something that we threw on Rohit. Was it mithril armor? Mithril mail, let me correct myself. We did see that there was a significant drop to evasion, but it did bring up his defense. I think I'm going to still opt to leave the mithril mail on him, and I'm only going to purchase 2 silver armlets just to get Burl and Melvin up to speed. But oh my gosh, this costs a pretty penny. Fortunately, we're rich, so we don't care. We've got money to blow, and I love it. So let me go ahead and give him a silver armlet. You'll see that 11-point increase to defense. And yet again, we've got the same situation for our wonderful White Mage, Melvin. So I will promptly sell our copper armlets. We won't need to mess around with those at all. And we've also got the Grand Helm to get rid of. Get rid of the 3 copper armlets. We'll get a bit of our money back. And this useless helmet for 50. And we will hold on to the Worm Killer, the Werebane, and the Rune Blade. But the Mithril Knife, it's got to go. We've had more than our fair share of those. Okay, that will be it for accessories. Well, there was an item shop, was there not? Was there not? Am I blind, you guys? I did not see an item shop. There might not be one. Let me not get ahead of myself. Hold up. Let's do one last scan of the perimeter of town just to be 100% certain. But I do think that is very, very strange that there's no item shop. I guess you could argue that at this point, I mean, you should be kind of stocked, right? And we technically are. You know, we've got 99 potions, 30 antidotes. I mean, I guess we could use more golden needles, but they're so darn expensive. It's just not been a priority for me. I think we're fine, but it's throwing me a little off center here that we don't have the option of purchasing any consumables, but it's fine. Let's not delay and belabor this any further. Let's go ahead and grab some spells. I guess we'll just throw Cure 3 on both. Well, yeah, we'll do Rohit as well. Well, I'm worried for Melvin because he's the only one that can have heal 2. I just am not impressed with the AoE heals, however, to be honest with you guys. It feels like it's not that effective, you know, if your team's getting their butts whooped, or if your team is getting its butt whooped, how valuable is it to have, even if we got the max of heal too, 48 across the whole team? That's not going to make a difference. We take much more than 48 damage each time an opponent attacks us. I don't know. I think that needs to be stronger to justify it. I think I'm going to go ahead and just throw Cure 3 on Melvin as well. I'm just going to make this decision. I think that's the way to go. I absolutely am grabbing Life 1. We're going to need it. I will grab Dia 3 as well to get that undead damage. And there's no more space on him for anything, and Rohit can't pick up anything else here. Oh my gosh, you guys, we're already feeling a little bit broke. I don't know if I'll be able to get all of the Black Mage spells that I really want to, because everything's so costly. So all of that cash that we had, it's dwindling, and is dwindling promptly. I will go ahead. I'll grab what I can. Slow is not the priority for me here. Let me grab Fire 3. And I guess I'll just go ahead and get Fire 3 for both. And I actually think I'm going to do a little bit of grinding for cash because I do want to pick up Poison. I know I don't have money. Thanks, game. And I'll go ahead and grab Slow. So I will need 3 more spells. Oh, that's a lot of money, you guys. I'm going to have to figure out a way to get 24,000 flippin' dollars, but it shouldn't be too bad. I'll go back to my training grounds in order to do that. And I know this is a little bit early of an episode and all we've done is hang out in Melmond, but we did get to talk to some of the locals, and we know eventually we have to talk to a fella named Sada, and there's some vampires that's been causing issues here in this part of the world. And we also know we need to go to a cavern. Sada, I believe? No, Terra Cavern. Sada is the name of the person that we need to find. So we've got a lot of pro tips and some information. I'm trying to look, where would we go? I guess, is that the cavern that they're talking about? The one on that little peninsula is what he was referencing. So we'll need to go, hold on, I'll try to situate there. I'm trying to get it to where the little finger kind of just will plop exactly where we need to go. So in our next episode, that will be our objective, to head over. I believe that must be Terra Cavern based on the description that was provided to us by the folks here in the desolate and disgusting town of Melmond. But I'm going to run back over to my training grounds over here and see how much money I can amass in a short amount of time so that we can finish stocking up on all the goodies here in Melmond. I just don't want to have to put it off and then come back later. I'd rather just do one big sweeping purchase of all of the stuff that is here to pick up and then kind of, keep it moving. So thank you for watching, everyone. Again, this is a little bit of a shorter episode, but we have admittedly had some longer ones to balance it out too. So you're welcome. You don't have to listen to me droll on for too terribly long in this episode number 16. But when we do come back together in video number 17 of Let's Play Through Final Fantasy Origins, specifically Final Fantasy 1 on the PlayStation 1, as mentioned, I'll bring you guys back after I've already amassed all of the gil needed. I'll make sure I've saved and slept, and I'll probably just do the purchases without you, and I'll show you any stat changes, I guess, really quickly, so you guys can take one final gander. Here's where everyone is at, especially with their upgraded equipment, because we did pick up those silver armlets for Burl as well as for Melvin. So just so you can do a side-by-side if you do care about the intricacies of stat changes and all that good stuff. I'm guessing Melvin as well as Burl will be, not guessing, I can almost guarantee they will be level 16 when we do come back together in our upcoming episode. But until then, friends, take care, be good, and I, your host Rabbit, look forward to seeing you in just a moment in episode number 17. See you guys there!